26%. On the national report part, that's the percentage below virtual credit for the separation in May. In America, we had ever seen an exceptional country, but the 26% sounds exceptional to you. Raise your hand if you think as the country we need to do way better than that. I'm with you. We all admit for why so many kids confuse bias. It is because only 26% of people are hardwired from that of 70% are not. After working with dozens of kids, I can tell you this is the case at all. Kids don't understand math because we've been teaching it at the humanized subject. But if we make math human again, it will start make sense again. You're probably wondering how we is math in a very human in the first place. Something about it. Math is human language, just like English, Spanish, and Chinese, because it allows people to communicate with each other. Even in ancient time, people made the language of math to conduct trade, to build a monument, and to measure the land for farming. This idea of math language isn't exactly new. A great philosopher once said, the law of nature are written in the language of mathematics. So you see, even Galileo agrees in it.
But somewhere along the line, for taking the language of math, we talk about the real world around us, and we abstract it beyond this recognition. And that's why they get confused. Let me show you what it means. Well, say this is the Californian math standard, and people must when 8 years old understand the fraction 1 over b as the quantity formed by one part when a whole is partitioned into b equal parts. Understand a fraction a over b as the quantity formed by a part of size 1 over b. And if you give this description to an 8-year-old, you probably get reaction like this. To a math expert, the standard neck and battle key is an absolute truth. I tell this example specifically because the fractions are the foundational to algebra, trigonometry, and even calculus. So kids don't understand fraction in the elementary middle school because it had how right away to ahead them in the high school. But there's a way to make subtraction simple and easy for kids to understand. Yes, just remember the math is the language and use that to fear the much. For example, when I teach a first grader how to add the subtraction, I start with the apple plus listen. First say yes, 1 apple plus 1 apple, and people often say 2 with the partly correct. Half them include the word as well as with the math of the language, but not just 2, it's 3 apples. Next is 3 pencils plus 2 pencils.
No, the pencil plus pencil. So every row, how many pencils? 5 pencils, that's right. And the Q is you include the word. I tried to submit with my vocabulary. After she did the pencil and pencil, I asked her what 4 billion plus 1 billion. And my aunt overheard in distance. She is scared and look at Reggie, she is been kindergarten. How she is supposed to know 4 billion to 1 billion. I am done it. My need finish counting looks upside 5 billion. And I say that's right in the 5 billion. My aunt stood aside from that because she didn't expect it from the year. But all year have the language approach and which become into the essence. So then I ask her a question the kindergarten definitely not supposed to know. Plus 1 3 plus 1 2. And she immediately answered 2 2. Such as you are wondering how can she possibly know that when they doesn't know about the numerator and denominator yet. You see, she wasn't thinking about numerator and denominator. She solved the problem this way. In she used 1 apple plus 1 apple as her analogy to understand 1/3 plus 1/3. So even you kindergarten can did subtraction, you did better. You believe that every 3-year-old grader and debate as well.
Just for fun, I asked her an example question. What is 7x squared plus 2x squared? And then the 5-year quickly answer is 9x squared. And she did it an exponent rules to figure that it out. So when the people say that we are either big or not, it's not true. Math is human language, so we have all the ability to understand this. We need to take our language across the math advantage because when kids are taught in they are attention about math and it doesn't have to be that way. I work with an angry frustration high school students, one who couldn't pass the algebra course is only knew 44% of the multiplication text. If you hear the talking of weird only knowing the 44% of the alphabet, holding me back, she couldn't pass her or public relation and she had no confidence in that. The result is teenagers have confidence in yourself. So here we have to start with the multiplication, because once you know all of you have with your part everything that is there, and they will be having a fast like every day in this life. What do you think? And she said, okay, but it's systematically learn the time that was involved, and even a multiplication as the language in better than that.
You'll be surprised how many kids don't really 7 times 3 can be spelled out as 7 times 3, which just means 3 7 times, just like that. So when kids see this way, they quickly realize that the repetition is slow and inconvenient. So they group the memories that 3 7 times. Although with the 21, the wonder teenager was or is to dropping out, becoming fluent and confident in multiplication with the game charter. Because for the first time, we can focus on the problem solving instead of counting on the finger. I am young, she at the corner. When she finger on that 2 years, currently at $445 a month will cost you $10,680. And she looking at me deceptively and said it's a fully shock that expensive at the moment, not having wonder causing problem for her, but she look giving a math solving problem as the result to adopt. As an educator, it's my duty to challenge kids to be tried. Challenge you with this challenge. Our country sat at 26% suppression, and I challenge you to pass the number higher. This is important because mathematical thinking not boil your mind, but our kids needed to imagine and develop their future. We think this challenge can be as simple as apple plus apple. In sense that we did math the human language, and we will get there sooner rather than later. Thank you.